Alright, so, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Continue along with this emote. I've got the eyes colored, probably about as colored as I probably want them. And then, just need to color the rest of this and then take it into Live 2D and then we'll give it a little bit of a modeling job and then put it into animation. Like looking at the green at the back and deciding if that's going to be a problem or not. It's just like a big clump of green. Why is it actually like that? Where's the back? No, this isn't front. It's just that the separations from the back side parts to the actual back part is being covered by other pieces. It just looks like this giant green blob at the back. Along with the fact that the elbows still aren't connected. Shouldn't be a problem still, generally speaking. But either way, gonna work from the top going down as usual. Oh, what am I looking? Not any particular pieces on her that I think need to be colored any differently than expected. The top or the bill of her hat is a bit more of a reflective material. Oh, she's got an earring on. I don't think I'm ever gonna show her ear, so that's probably irrelevant, but maybe we'll throw that on after effect. Apart from the couple of metallic bits on her sleeves and maybe the two buttons on her top, I think nothing else really needs to reflect. It doesn't really look like the train Highlander insignia badge thing on her hat is very reflective. At least the fact that you can see the light is hitting the the light is hitting like right against here, but it doesn't really look like there's any light well, there's a bit of light reflecting off this, but it's not significant. It's basically just saying it's more light on this side than this side. Well, that's happening there with no real difference in the levels because the darker part is indented further in. And I think I've done it the wrong way around. Hold up. Oh yeah, it's totally the wrong way around. Okay, regardless, should be mostly fine. We're just gonna go ahead and where are we looking? We're currently looking at arms. Okay, so why was that so loud? Why did my mic picked it up way more than usual? Oh boy. Alright, so let's go color burn. Then we want to have light coming from... Actually, I haven't decided which side should I like coming from. Basically, either going from left or go from right. I also need to, hold on. I need to select, can I select just this? and then also the blue. Okay. Oh wait, no, I don't want to refer to all layers, I want to refer to editing layer only. Select this part, select this part. Okay. So I want to take a grey and just darken along here. Make it look a little bit rigid. In the end, this is a hard material. Should it be a little further across? Let's make just a little further across. Let's bring it down to like here. Sure. In here, probably want a shadow at least going along here, bottom here, then along here. Make it look a little rigid again. Then we want to go into the button. Want to grab just you and you. Actually, can I just do it along here? Could I take a same layer and just do it? Alright, we'll make a different layer for the button here. Go ahead and color burn that. Wait. How the heck did I move this? That's not cool. What? Okay. Oh then. Do a bit of that, and then we'll take this and we shall go why does it look so faded? Hold on, let me just turn off a bit. That'll probably help. I want to when using Clip Studio. That still looks really faded. Why does it look so faded? Oh, okay, that's bright. Bum, bum, bum. I actually do order buttons. Everything else. Really just depend on where I'm just holding onto these colors or not. I do this onto the other layers that require this exact thing as well. Still better than that. Then I want to go 1, 2. The light is coming from... I don't know what I'm trying to do the exact same thing again, right? Cross down. Like that. I think for I go from there, then I want to just grab the body. Backtrap, collar, body. Throw these same things onto here as well. Then go create. Don't go create. We want to go 1, 2. We're just gonna go ahead and put a color over the top like this. Then we want to go 1, 2. Bum, 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 bum. Up, 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 up. Hmm. Oh, what do we want to do here? Where's the arm? I don't know how I feel about this part. Just a little bit. Do we want to put this over the color as well? Do a bit of that. And then we want to... Probably just want to glue here actually. Actually, yeah. That looks incredibly glowing. Oh my. Okay, then we go up to... You just take colors over the hat as well. Pretty much the same as your uniform. Just their hat. I want to add a little bit of a glow to this. Add the light headlight right there. Maybe a bit less than that. Although I need to make the belt part of this look more reflective. Oh, do I need... Really? Where is this? Just very casually. I stretch this out a little bit without making it look weird. I don't want to bring the brows forward. Where's the face? Where's the brows? Where's the eyes? Not you. Head. Eyes. Cut the layers out. And then we're going to go below the hat. Brow. Face. You are left, right. Probably should make that a darker color now. Oh, okay, so I did a hat now. Go back to the arms. I kind of want to mess with L here. Um, um, um. Ba, ba, ba. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Probably try and fit that line in here as well. How do we do? Hmm. That line looks really aggressive. Why does it look so aggressive? Okay, let me just go ahead and thin the inner line here a little bit where I can. Thin. Like that. Alright, how do we deal with the badge? I think I might actually want to try and make it so that the inside here is actually just a darker color. How to make it aggressively obvious that there's an indent here. When it comes down to it, doesn't look like there's actually that aggressive of a shade over the top of this. This is a shape. In we go. Hmm. Um, That's too aggressive. You just drop the amount of glow on that badge there. I'll go with that. Okay, back to Yams. Okay, so we want to keep the hands, especially the finger portion, a bit simpler. The way it's going to have to perform. Do I actually want the back of the hand to reach all the way up? I actually want to just cut it off a bit. Oh, a bit blue here. Just gonna have to like kind of rely on down, so. Okay, so here, I think I do at least want one line to kind of depict the shape of the hand here. Needs to come down like. That's stupid. Alright. Might actually be better if I just do this as a whole instead. Let's go like that. Turn it down a bit. Yeah, turn it down a bit. Bit of an aggressive shade, honestly, looking at it. Let's just go for the other hand as well while I'm working with the spray. So once again on the edge here, just kind of want to ensure that we're encapsulating put it down a whole bunch. Then want to go 1, 2, oh, 1, 2, 3. This time the light is coming from the other side. Looking at. This will go on to you, and you need to put that down, and then you need to go something like that. Sure. Okay, then why have I not missed Wolf at this point? The hand is sure that's the hand, sleeve, arm, sleeve back, or the back, right? Alright, so okay. Did I just use this gray? What was the problem? Good enough. That's about kind of what I want. Collapse this hand. Grab you. Position. Okay. What do I want to do? Okay, then we want you. Really just give me a almost white it did. Or like that. I feel like it's okay. Alright, we're on this side. Light is hitting along this side. Then we want to jump from the arm with the skin color to the face, which is also skin color over here. close the eyes. Alright, what do I want to do here? Um, hmm. Um. I want to miss it as well. Okay, take advantage of the fact that we'll change the shape perspective, then that could be that, just be one piece. Right there. I actually want to have some extra color in the mouth. Hmm. Hmm. We just don't want any color in here, or just like very faint. Give me roughly the eye color. Go 1, 2, 3. So that over 1, 2. Okay, close the left. 2, 3. Green. Screen. Green. Hello there. How you doing? Pop that into there. Okay, then collapse that. I want to mess with brow. I want to just darken the brow color over. Shade over the top of this. Why is it getting progressively dark? Oh dude, that's the wrong brush. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay, make the brow darker than the hair around it. Then, how do I actually want to deal with the hair? I just have a little bit of this coming through bottom, I guess. How do I feel about that? Probably better if I just use lines instead of coloring here if I'm gonna do it like this. Let's use a thinner line to just go. Pretend that is splitting there. I can't see the bit that's really splitting, so get some liberties with how it's gonna work, but. Do it in a simpler way. Ideally, I want to do it in a simpler way. Yeah. I can live with that. Alright, what's happening in the next piece? Alright, how much of the shadow should there be on the hat here? It should mostly be over the middle portion, shouldn't it? Where the bill is. I just go like that. Alright, let me actually just copy this. Paste it across. Do I need the top piece at all, actually? Probably not, right? Top piece should be completely covered. Oh my. Go to the raid. How y'all doing? Cheers, eh? Currently going through coloring for a emote, so a little bit of this is going to be more simplified coloring to make it so that it is largely visible at emote size. So keep it like that. I make it darker down here. But either way, welcome to the stream. For the most part, I'm getting towards the end of the coloring. I missed some parts. Coloring process for the art portion of this emote. The idea is to take this into Live 2D to animate it later. And what do I want to do with this piece here? Actually, can you see the... Yeah, so the preview window that sits at the top left, that is roughly kind of about the size we're actually looking at for practical purposes for emotes, so I'm actually kind of referring to that more than what I'm actually looking at sometimes for how I feel about the color sometimes. Even though I know for a fact that it's not a one-to-one match up there. But either way, feel free to sit back and just relax. How do I feel about that? That feels like this needs to be at a sharper angle. Let's bring this up a bit. Like that. Alright. Then we want to go on to you. Well, 90% of this is hidden by her hat, so it should really just go over more simplified style of coloring. You're worrying about the strands overly much. Go like that, and then we'll also go like that over the... Go like that over the top here. I want to bring this down a bit. And we want to go create solution here. What do we want to do with you? I probably want a bigger shade cross. That's the color layer. Hold up. Color layer across through here. Bring a strand down like so. I want an extra line here as well, just to kind of make it look like it's splitting as it goes out of frame. Let's very casually just get a line, and we're just gonna go like kind of make it look like the hair splitting, even though it's not happening until it's out of frame. Then we kind of just want to go like that below these. And go like that. Do I need a highlight over the top of this? Not really, right? A highlight's going over her hat. And if there's going to be a highlight, it's going to be behind her arms. It's going to end up behind her arms if I put a highlight in. Kind of irrelevant. Alright, let us mess with the back pieces. Where's hair back? Hair back. Let me mess with the hats back first. You. Go into here. The right color. Close enough. I should wait. Alright, close enough. That's literally not gonna move, so don't have to worry too much about the overall color. Or, well, its perspective is not going to change. So. Alright, so you. I'm gonna go over a more simple bit here. This is at the back and is also 90% covered, so we're just gonna go ahead and go like that. Turn that down a whole bunch. What do I want to do with this? This is on the far side, so put some dark bits on the back, put some dark bits on the bit spinning around. And then we'll also down a little bit right there. Go. Then for the back piece, do we even want to mess with the back piece or just want to darken it? I think I just gotta darken it and not have anything to show for this part because it's not really all that relevant. And make this maybe a bit darker and go blah. Bit less than that. Okay, how do I feel about that? Okay, do I want to increase the number of highlights? Not really. Do I need to mess the ears a bit more? A little bit. Alright, give me, where is head? Head shade, pick up the color from the layer right there. Where are the ears? Ears. Oh, do I want to add the earring? Earring's gonna be covered the whole time. Don't know how relevant it's gonna be. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring this out a bit more in the line like that. You kind of want to do the same thing to the other side. Okay. Go multiply. Turn it down. Okay. Is there anything I want to mess with at this exact moment? Or do I just bring it into Live 2D? Oh wait, the bag. Bag, where's the bag? You. Color burn. I'll just go ahead and... That's one brush there. Turn that down a whole bunch. Where's the back of this? You. Oh, that's her arm. Have I not missed the arms at all? I have not. You. There. Base the coloring of a cylinder. This is 9% out of frame. I don't know how much I care about because I don't want to draw into it. The motion, ideally, could be more looking at the top part of this. Arms are so beautifully detached. Okay, so. Now then, give that a save. I think that is okay, so I've got to go ahead and save this into a PSD. PSD. Okay, one thing I do want to do is a save. Okay, is I want to try messing with this line color thing. How does this actually work? Where do I click to make it do things? These auto actions. Like, if I select this to this, I just like click one of these, or how do I make action occur? There's like supposed to be a button that happens. Was it? How do I use this? Oh dear. Alright, let me... I would like to learn how to use this, so how to use auto action. Have a look at what Google has to say. Tap start. I mean tap. Oh, let's just see how that page overloads. It's not even an HTML page. Oh, there's a play. Oh, there's a play button. Okay. Button mode from the menu. So if I go I really don't like that. Double tap or press the play button. Merge visible to new layer. Does a bunch of stuff. Merge layer, layer below, blur. What? I need to try to do what? What is this whole thing? Is this just like, just give me a whole illustration? Oh, I just want you to do 3 layers. I don't want you to do the whole thing. No, it's giving me a whole thing. Why is it giving me a whole thing? How the heck does this work? Let me just sit down. I do this and then just click. Why is it gonna be a 2? Does it rename as part of this? Duplicate. Convert. Why is it still Gaussian blur? Duplicate again. Merge a layer below. Let me just see what happens if I actually let it do this whole thing. Not color. Heck is it trying to do? Oh, it's a macro. Oh, that explains a lot more. That's a preset macro downloaded for someone else. Grade my line. Okay, that's kind of stupid. Alright, I need to figure out how to actually use that before I actually miss a bit more. Alright, we'll just go ahead and merge it down because I don't really need the lines to be too fancy. Actually, I kind of want them to be very visible. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, how much does this encompass? Encompass anything that's visible as it does? It totally does not, it's just a literal copper piece at the top. Don't wanna keep the blush separate, but squash the head down. Squash the mouth down, that's fine. Merge that, merge that. How much of the eye don't want to merge? How problematic is I just merge the whole thing? Lash shadow separate, I can merge the rest of it. Do I care about where the pupil is? Okay, we'll skip the pupil separate, merge the rest down. Eyebrow, eye, pupil out there. I think let's change what the eye looks like a little bit since the pupil is now no longer under a shading layer, but it will probably begin with. Oh, the earring. Totally forgot about it. The ear's literally hidden behind the arm the whole time. Feels redundant. Everything. Wasn't really dead. Let's see. Okay, get you out of here, get you out of here. That leaves us with that. Well, let me just and just as organized in before. Hello there, how you doing? Then we want that. And then we just go to here, get rid of everything. Don't need any of that crap. Turn you off for a moment. Actually, no. Like that, go like that. Alright, let's go through this. What does she not have? Red. Alright, red screen. Hopefully that's not killing anyone's eyes. Can't green screen because she is partially green. Oh yeah, never actually put a color behind the back when I was coloring. Hopefully there's no random gaps. This piece doesn't really need to be able to bend. It needs to be able to collapse still, so one is to not have it inside here. Then over here, I'm just gonna that. Ah. Ooh. That's a lot of points for the end of a thumb. Really see where the lines aren't perfect here. Oh, there's a gap here. Oh, that's hilarious. It's not going to be relevant in the grand scheme of things, given that the base of this is so going to be so visually small. I think I can actually fix that quite easily. Reopen the clip of this. Alright, let's do this. Where is this the thumb? put that on top and then copy that out and go like that. Then go over here, we want to get the left hand thumb. Grab that, copy that, here, left hand, in, U, out, merge, save. Okay, so here, leave it by U, PSD, put the here, U, place. Now, honestly, I didn't clean up the line that much. Okay. I can live with that. What do you need to do? Cushion. Honestly, be fine. Don't need to do all that much. What are you doing? Let's see how much it comes to bite me in the butt that I just have the top part and the bottom part just connected to each other. Realistically, it shouldn't matter that much based on the motion that's intended to happen, but stupid the things have happened. Well, this is just a rigid object. Matter. This worries me a little bit. Realistically, it shouldn't matter. We're the one piece on the hand that I actually have to care about. You need to be able to compress. Get that out of there. Honestly, don't know how much this will matter in terms of the fact that it's only moving. It's not gonna swing like directly on a hinge. Your perspective's not gonna change. Honestly, none of this should matter. Hmm. Hum. Oh yeah, totally forgot to miss all those buttons on the hat. Mm-hmm. Okay, the parts that actually need a little bend. Okay. There's a gap there. Oh dear. Not big enough of a gap to really warrant messing around with it, but Ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. Like that. This piece doesn't matter, it's not gonna move, or it's gonna morph. Ooh, wow, ooh. What? This piece is probably not gonna morph, is it? Also, I probably should just mess with these when it comes to actually they actually cause a problem when moving. Really just need to deal with any pieces that obviously have a problem. Like right there. I'll just cross through like that. Ooh, wait, what's happening here? Get you out of here, you here, get... Ah! Get out of there. I go like that. Oh. What the heck is happening with the mesh here? The heck happened to those? Ooh. Blah, 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 blah. Bum, 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 bum. Blush doesn't matter. Hit or a change doesn't matter. Here, oh, dealing with here. Oh, back piece actually should matter a little. happening with all of these parts. So tap back, just need to stay attached. Okay. Now then. Oh, and I don't need to name anything. It's so nice. It just be separated. No, there should be synced. Yeah, there's no point separating it, so just fiddle. Bum, bum. You have a little bit of eye motion. I want to move the head at all. Only need two here. Not gonna need a... Don't need a Y yet. So... Probably want to reduce the amount of motion in the back. Maybe just do a 2 instead of a 3. Well, as well as one duplicate away from making a 3, so it's not a problem. Let's see. Oh, that's what I need. Hmm. Could be about all I actually need. The motion would be relatively simple. Really, it's just a giant matter of whether it's going to be a problem that I don't technically have elbows. Hmm. Um. Mm-hmm. Mm. Um. Um. Actually, I want an extra little bounce. Basically everything. Hmm. Is there anything I need to fix before I mess with this further? Nothing in particular. Hmm. Alright, so I think we'll finish up here for today. Basically, model is ready to go for the modeling portion. Got through the very boring setup part, so I'll do the modeling next time and then do the animation the time after is still the current goal. Spread out the work a little bit. Then end up finishing a little ahead of schedule, then probably have to start thinking about drafting the whatchamacallit, stream start screen at some point. Is there anything else in particular I need to do right away? Oh yeah, let's get rid of this red screen because this is actually a little blinding. At the current stage, I don't think there's anything I need to fix on this. Just need to think if that's all the parameters I want, because I don't actually have a motion plan written up. I might just like quickly draw one up as well, just so that all the thoughts are correctly processed through. Either way, if there's any noticeable problems, I'll get them fixed up before next time, and then we'll just do the modeling all in one session. Alright, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of live 2D emote art. Without the good old border here, the frame. Kind of looking at something like that. Bit of a simple bit of coloring for the good old emote size, which you can kind of see in the preview window. Can kind of see the little shades. Can you see my cursor there? You can't see my cursor. Those shades in the hair, a little bit of shades on the hands, and the more distinctive shading on the hat and the sleeves. So hopefully that will still show at emote size, because that's always the biggest question. Whether once you shrink it down a lot, whether it's still actually noticeably visible. It's like somewhat noticeable, just for the eye test there. I mean, it's mostly noticeable on the sleeves. So the hair is questionable. The hat and the sleeves are very noticeable. So hopefully once the final product is through, it'll still be fine, along with the fact that there's no elbows. So you want to see more of this, remember to be subscribed or followed, depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like because it helps me out. I'll see you all again next time.